We welcome you to the Press Box, a presentation of the Dispatch and the Rock On Argus, sponsored by Zeglin's TV and Appliance. I'm Marc Nesseler. This is DJ Jarvis. First time we've been together, and how ironic that we wear blue on the night that, the Friday, Saturday that the Cubs are in the World Series. I know neither one of us are Cub fans, but it almost looks like we're back in the blue, and if Cub fans want to believe that, fine. What we have here is I love to do games. We had match game here. And I'm just coming back from Vegas. By the way, DJ, you don't have a 15-second smile like Anthony Sandoval had last week.
He's got a golden smile.
I don't know how do you do that? I couldn't even contest that to do that long. But you said some really nice things about me. I know you thought they were jabs, but I'm taking them as compliments. I mean, you said I'm looking like I was like 25 years old when I was 40-something. I know you said that like 20 years ago I'd be 50, but I'm not in my 70s. Anyway, back from Vegas, I have a show and tell. My iHeart ONJ hat. You know who Olivia Newton-John is?
Yeah, I've seen Grease a few times.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Olivia, if you watch, this is for you. Anyway.
If you're going to wear a hat, I'm going to wear a hat.
Okay.
We're filming this on
Tuesday. Fair.
And my Cleveland Cavaliers, they're raising the banner tonight.
There you go.
It's going to be, as the kids say, lit in Cleveland tonight with Game 1 of the World Series and the ring ceremony.
So we kind of got the Hatters going on. Anyway, we coming back from Vegas, I'm thinking, you know what? I did okay, but I can do better here in the press box.
Western Michigan.
Yeah, you with the advice of Western Michigan. Anyway, we're going to have not $200, but 200 units to spend. On the 8 playoff games, you have to put at least 10 down, maximum of 200, and you quadruple your units if you have a road team win.
So 4 to 1. 4
to 1.
4 to 1.
Yeah, I did a lot of 4 to 1s.
Yeah.
I figure if you hit 1, you're good. So all right. So we're gonna start from the bottom up, from the 2As to the 6As, and we'll start with Kewanee, which they play.
Chicago Phillips.
True, Chicago Phillips,
yeah.
Yes.
I believe defending state champs.
Defending state champs, not looking good. But Kewanee did score a lot of points, and they have scored a lot of points.
And they beat Rockridge.
So, I'm just going 10.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
That's pretty given.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to be in, I think, based on their last week, because if they didn't win that one, I think they were out, right?
Yeah, and they beat a very good Rockridge team in my
Fulton hosts Momence. You remember the song "This Magic Moment"? Magic Moments
from Sandlot.
You know that song?
Yeah, he kisses Whitney Peppercorn at the pool, and as they're running away.
Nice. Wow, I'm impressed with you. Fulton, what do you? That's a home team.
Momence was the team that I believe Orion played when they scored like 100 points in the playoffs a few years ago.
It's a 6 seed against an 11 seed.
I'm putting 40 down on Fulton.
You've been looking at my sheet because I had 40 down as well. That's one of the ones that I think is a pretty sure thing.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that they host. I wanted to save some of my points for road underdogs, but I gotta go Fulton there. Orion. Orion plays Deer Creek-Mackinaw. Yeah. And I know that you're fearful of Chip Filler. I am not as fearful of Chip Filler as you are. He's confronted me in postseason saying, hey, you should have picked us. But I'm going to put the monkey. I'm only going to go 10 on Chip Filler's Orion Chargers. Basically because Deer Creek lost to the number 1 team by 7 points last week, 42-35. They got a tough hill to climb.
I also put 10 down on Orion.
I thought maybe you'd go a little higher.
I'm afraid of Chip Filler, but you taunted me, so I had to prove that I wasn't afraid of Chip Filler.
All right. Next up, Rockridge. Rockridge is going against a 3 seed.
Yeah. EPC, who was
the 14 seed.
Yeah.
Eastland-Pearl City, right.
State champs 2 years ago.
Kind of like Lanark Eastland.
Yeah.
Right. All right. What do you? I want to hear what you have first, because you've been copying my stuff.
I got 20.
You're killing me, because I had 20. And why did you have 20? Because I had 20 because I wanted to go with the upset. I'm gonna reduce mine to 10 just because
it's the way it ended up breaking down when I figured out with 200. I think I originally had them 10.
We wear the same color. We got the same mental thing going on. Here's why I had 20, and I'm changing it to 10 just so it gives me a little bit of an advantage later. But Eastland-Pearl City was only 2-7 last year. And so this is new to them. And even though they're a higher seed, Rockridge is a 14 seed. Rockridge can put some points on the board just like Eastland can, right? And so I'm counting on that a little bit. A&W, Annawan-Wethersfield, a game that I'll be at. What game do you have?
Rockridge.
You have Rock. Well, there you go. No wonder you put 20 on them. A&W, a higher seed, a 2 as a matter of fact, going against a 15.
Yeah.
They play West Prairie.
Yes. 5-4 West Prairie.
5-4. Probably it's one of my prohibitives.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm there hoping to get a pork chop sandwich because I know they have the best. I think the last time I was there, I did that story on the best pork chop sandwiches.
I read that not long ago. I was looking for a fantasy football article, and that's what I typed
Really?
in, and I saw your article about the pork chop sandwiches.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Like 08 maybe?
08, 7 years. Yeah, 8 years ago, yeah. What do you have for Annawan-Wethersfield?
I put 40.
40. I'm going to add my 10 to that one.
All right.
I'm going to go 50.
So basically 5 for 5 on agreements here.
Well, sort of, yeah. Mercer County was the only 3A, right? Is that correct? 3A for Mercer County?
Yeah.
And they are where?
At Paxton-Buckley-Loda.
Oh, that's a Creedence Clearwater song, Lodi. I know you don't know that one, right?
I know some CCR, but not that.
But not that one, okay. So Mercer County at Loda, Buckley something Loda. Paxton.
Buckley.
Like the old Bolts coach, Paxton.
Yes.
Okay. It's a road game, right?
Yes.
And they are that's a 9 versus an 8.
Yes.
So, okay.
Yes.
So if you're going to stack up your road points, you're going to do it there, right?
I originally had 30, but I'm going to go down to 20.
Ooh. I originally had 10, but I'm going to boost that to 30.
Okay.
Because I really think that if there's a road team that's going to win, 9 and 8, can't get any more even than that.
There's another 9 and 8 game that
That means I got to take 20 points away from somewhere.
There's a 9 and 8 I was looking at for my points.
Okay, Geneseo. Geneseo is at home. Reed Field, hardly ever lose at Reed Field. And they play whom?
Troy Triad.
Troy Triad. I know a lot of guys by the name of Troy. I don't know anybody by the name of Triad.
3.5 hour trip.
For Triad.
For Triad. I was looking at it on Twitter, just trying to feel out a little stuff about the teams, and looks like they're going to try to bring a fan bus. They want like a UT basketball type fan section. They're going to try to bring a fan bus. I'd like to see what kind of section they bring to Geneseo, Bobby Field. I put 30 though.
I originally had 40, but I boosted Mercer County by 20, right? Mm-hmm. So I got to bring that back down to a 20 just because I put extra into Mercer County, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, hopefully this is going to add up to 200. And you're invited to throw in 200 units yourself if you want to email myself or DJ and see how you.
Really stinky.
The what?
I should have let you sit on this side because that smells terrible.
That's the best thing about being a viewer is you don't have to smell this. Man, it's horrible.
Terrible. So we got Rock
Island at
Thornton
Fractional South. Now, is that 3/4? Is that 1/2? 1/8? I mean, what kind of fractional?
I'm not very good at fractions.
Well, then good. Then I got a boost here.
One of the cool things I saw, their losses were to Crete-Monet, 9-0 Lamont. But one of the cooler things,
Crete-Monet, by the way, a team that beat Rock Island in the playoffs last year,
yes,
40 to nothing. Yes.
Famous alumni. Rock Island's most famous alumni are obviously Marc Nesseler and D.J. Jarvis.
Thank you.
But
sort of thank you.
Thornton Fractional South is Curtis Grandishin and former Illini Pierre Thomas. I thought that was interesting.
That was pretty good.
But I'm putting 30.
I think all I have left is 30.
Yeah,
is that right?
I think that matches up for both of
Gosh,
us.
I thought I had the advantage there because of being a road underdog. I like the Rocks a lot in the fact that they can really put up the points.
Yes.
And I like the way they've built momentum. Unlike last year when they played Crete-Monet, they were on the way down with injuries and having to call ups, and they just weren't in a good situation for a first round game.
Yeah.
This time, I think it's just the opposite. I think they're playing some of their best football offensively and defensively. 24 touchdowns by Alec Jacobs is just, when you think about it, 9 games, 24 touchdown passes.
Yeah.
That doesn't count his rushing.
Right.
I mean, he's just having a phenomenal year.
Yeah.
Jacob Ellis, they can throw any number of running backs in there. And defensively, I think they're surprising.
Led by P.T. Bowie, correct? I think
P.T.
that's
Bowie
one of their
and
big,
Mikhail Sudbury and
yeah.
a couple others, linebackers. I mean, they've really had a good year. So are we going to put anything on this, like maybe a lunch or
it sounds like a pork chop sandwich from
a pork
somewhere.
chop sandwich. I like that. The last time I had a lunch, I bought you a lunch. Matt Adams hit a home run in the 2011, was it?
I think it was
12, 13?
14
Okay.
in the NLDS.
Whatever it was, I said if Matt Adams hits a home run right here,
Yeah, off Clayton Kershaw.
who'd
given up what one home run?
I said
left-handed
I will
curveball?
buy you tacos, and I ended up buying tacos.
Two orders of tacos because I couldn't let you off on
That's
$2
right.
Taco Tuesday.
And so we're wearing blue, so it's a perfect time. Todd Meisner, our chief photographer, he's wearing his Cub blue as well.
I'm wearing my Cleveland hat. It doesn't mean anything except I love the Cavs and LeBron James.
And I love Olivia Newton-John. So there you go. And we all know he's putting this won't
It's
happen
upside
it's an M for Mark. Anyway, hopefully we'll have a lot of wait a minute. Well, we got to redo here. We got to have the W instead of the M. There you go. You won't see that very often.
What are you doing after this? I'm going to go party at Mike Napoli's house.
I am going down to finish the rest of my shift and watch the Cubs on television.
All right.
Cubs Indians. So anyway, hopefully there's enough of these 8 teams to advance to the second round. If there is, we'll be back here with Press Box next week. If not, we'll wait until 2000. We'll wait till next year. How about that for a perfect segue? Thank you, Zeglin's TV and Appliance. You've been a great sponsor all season long. Hopefully we'll give you another one next week. Thanks for stopping by the Press Box.